For Java 17, our first feature is sealed classes. Java 17 feature for sealed classes and interfaces become production ready. In this, we can restrict which class can extend a sealed class or implement a sealed interface. Sealed classes enhances encapsulation and improves the maintainability of code. So why to restrict this extension? So what is the reason why we introduce these sealed classes? So in Java, we want to protect the internal state of a class or a hierarchy of classes and not have to it manipulated inconsistently by a child class. We want to protect internal object whose thread safety is guaranteed by our class or class hierarchy from being published so that foreign code cannot compromise thread safety. We want to ensure that the Liskop substitution principle is not violated. That is, we don't want a developer to implement a derived class that breaks the API contract of the parent class. So if sealed classes give us some restrictions, so what about final keyword in Java? We already have final keyword in Java, which can prevent the extension of a class in general. But it has own limitations, like we want to permit the extension of a parent class to some subclasses, and for some classes we do not want to permit. This is where sealed and permit keywords comes in within this feature. So final keyword prevents inheritance of a specific class, whereas sealed controls inheritance at very broad level. This provides more flexibility in managing hierarchy in between classes in Java. So these are some features of sealed classes. First is sealed keyword. It is used with class or interface to restrict the subclasses or interfaces. Second is permit keyword. It is used to allow subclasses or interfaces. Third is non-sealed keyword. It is used to open sealed or interfaces hierarchy for preventing accidental openings. In sealed feature, we got two methods. First is sealed. This method return true if the class or interface is sealed. Second is get permitted subclasses. This method returns an array of classes or interfaces that are allowed to extend this class or interface, or null if this class or interface is not sealed. Lastly, sealed and permit keyword are contextual keywords. Means if we are using it with class, then only these keywords will impact our code. But if we are using them as method name or variable name, then they won't impact our code and can be used freely. So this is all about sealed feature. Let us understand with some diagram as well as some code example what is sealed feature in Java 17. For understanding sealed classes, let us take example in this diagram. In this diagram, we can see inheritance of shape class with subclasses like circle, rectangle, square, and other shape. And and square class has subclasses like transparent square and filled square. Now, if we want to add more subclasses in this, it will look like this. Now we have many subclasses in this inherited structure, but this doesn't look right. We want to block some subclasses to get inherit, and we can use final keyword for that. Now I have added final keyword with some classes like final circle, final rectangle, final transparent square, final filled square. Now these classes cannot extend these final classes. So this is where our problem solved, right? So we want to restrict some classes to extend these classes. We use final keyword. Still, we can't make shape and square classes final because then we can't create these subclass and these subclasses for square. So this is where we need to use sealed classes. So after using sealed classes, how it will look? So this is where sealed classes will look. We mark some classes with sealed whose subclasses we want to restrict, and we use permit keyword for allowing some subclasses. So this is where I have used sealed class shape, where I am permitting circle, square, rectangle, and other shape. And I am using sealed with square also, where I am only permitting transparent and square, filled square. And other classes cannot extend these classes shape and square, as these are not permitted. I hope this made more clear now. Let us understand more in a code example for this. In code example for sealed classes, let us first understand inheritance using final keyword. So here is my class shape, and these are subclasses square, rectangle, circle, and other shape. Here I am using final keyword to restricting the inheritance of some subclasses. So square, rectangle, circle, other shapes are inherit extended with shape class. Same transparent square and filled square are extended with square classes, and square class is not final. I want to uh, extend rectangle class, but it is final. I cannot extend it. Same with circle class. And other shape I can extend as it is not final. Now I want to make shape final also, but I cannot do that, then my inheritance will break. Same with square class, I cannot make it final, then also my inheritance will break. So this is where the problem arises with final keyword, where I want to permit some classes but I cannot, and where I want to restrict some classes I cannot. So final keyword is useful for restricting inheritance, but it is very general in structure. So let's see how we can use sealed classes here. Here I am using sealed keyword with the class shape, and I am permitting square, circle, rectangle, other shape. So here square is extended with shape. That's why it's cause it is permitted by shape class, and sh- transparent square and filled square are extended with square. Also square is a sealed class, and it is permitting these class. That's why they can extend it. Now I want to use rectangle, circle, and other shape. So whenever we extend a sealed class, compiler gives us an error, compilation error, like if you want to use sealed class, make this rectangle either sealed, null sealed, or final. So that's why I have used null sealed here. So this opens the inheritance for shape class for this rectangle class. We can use final keyword also, or we can also make our subclass as sealed. So this is how we can use sealed keyword in Java 17. Here transparent square, filled square are also non-sealed. If I am creating filled circle with circle, so I can it's giving me a compilation error that cannot inheritance from final circle. So this is where we can also use non-sealed for circle also. This error will be gone. Now let us understand more about sealed classes with another example. So sealed give us two methods. First is sealed, and second is get permitted subclasses. So if I run this, let's see what will happen. So is sealed method gives us information that this class is sealed or not. So if I use circle and I will check again, it will give me information that circle is not sealed. Same, get permitted subclasses give information about the classes which are permitted with shape class. If no classes are permitted for this shape class, then it will give us null value. Next, if we are creating any static final class inside a sealed class, we can omit the permit keyword here. We do not need to use permit keyword for static final classes. Next, if I am creating a local class is a class within a method. So in local classes, we must not extend seal class. It become invalid. So let's see the example. If my class product is sealed and I want to extend product class, here it is not permitted. It will give a compilation error. Next, sealed and permit keyword are contextual keyword. So I can create my method name by using sealed keyword or permit keyword. Same, I can create my variables also with the help of these keyword. These are allowed. It will only impact my code when I am using these keyword with my class keyword. Otherwise, I can use these keyword anywhere as these are known as contextual keyword. I hope this example of C classes is clear to you. Let me know if you have any comments or any doubt in the comment section below. So friends, I hope you like this video. Please give your support to my channel. Please like, comment and click on subscribe button. Thank you.